the first map in the first match of their season. And it was a certainly close one. And for Team aTTaX, they haven't lost this map just yet. 10-4 and 11-6 against Sprout and Schweineaim. So a good performance here, but beforehand, we're gonna explain the format to you guys because maybe some of you are not familiar with it. It is a new format, a 2v2 format, where we're gonna see 7 maps that will be played in the best of 7. So we need 4 maps to win a match, and you win a map by gathering 10 or more points without being tied, of course. And if you get first and second in one round, you get 3 points. If you get first and third, you get 2 points, and the opponents get 1 point. And if it's a tie, so it's first and last or second and third, both teams will get 1 point. And we're gonna kick things off on Slowdown, one of the maps that probably all of the players feel quite comfortable on. And let's see who's gonna take that first victory on that one. And see what we can also expect on that map. I mean, I think it's a good map here for everyone. And as you can see, no one falling behind. Well recorded 56.46 by Dexter, and also Wosile with a wide approach here. Going into that one, oh, Cocow tries to get a bit more speed, wobbles a bit over the ice, loses a bit of speed in that exchange. And it's a good fight here. Wosile going a bit wider. Some mistake has happened here. It's Cocow falling behind. And this could be the first big point for aTTaX if they're gonna stay ahead. Maybe Skandear can even snipe that second position, but Worker is already 0.2 ahead. But with a good identity, it's possible. Look at that. Skandear was at 1 and 2. Worker was able to save it, but it's not enough for him to overtake. And that is the ace to start off things for Team Alternate aTTaX. So aTTaX was really strong against Sprout, but Sprout has really stepped up on that previous week. They have played really well, and now they're there to redeem themselves. So I'm really looking forward also for the Sprout match later, but also how aTTaX, for me, the second best team in the season, can perform. Look at Cocow's start here, being ahead 0.2 of a second. What a crazy start from the IziDream player. Work a little bit behind, but only by 0.25, but didn't get the best speed out of that part. So he finds himself further and further behind. So a draw, of course, would be very good for Team aTTaX because they're already leading after that ace in that first round. As Cocow right now is cruising it into the end, and I think this could actually be a good time. This could be a 0.6, a 0.7, maybe a 0.5, but I'm not sure how good his identity will be. Look at Worker's attack, goes a bit wide there, has to release a lot, and a break, of course, and it is Skandear and Wosile still staying ahead, and it's a draw, and a 0.07, okay. The identity was a bit more safe, because Wosile and Skandear caught up a lot, and it's a draw, and the first point for Team IziDream. A draw. Draw. Alright. Next round coming up. Worker. Good start this time around. Cocow is well on second position. Not looking too bad for him. And then Skandear and Wosile a little bit behind. Oh, but look at that Skandear line. Coming closer and jumps from P4 to P2. Oh, also good bobsleigh approach here. Goes into the lead. Also Wosile with a good amount of speed. Cocow coming closer, but it's a close round between all the 4 players. Only Skandear a tiny tad ahead. And Worker has made a small mistake. Finds himself 0.3 behind just before that identity. But it's definitely not over up until a mistake has happened here. And again, a good round for aTTaX. But now Cocow has to gatekeep. Will he stay ahead? Oh no, he gets a no slide, and it's another ace for aTTaX. What a great start on Slowdown for aTTaX, and the no slide has decided this round 1-7, and that will be very hard for IziDream to come back from. So 1-7, like there's a winning angle for Team aTTaX if they get another ace. Oh, one mistake has happened, and that was from Worker. And he's behind, so aTTaX with a very consistent performance, hardly making any mistake. I'm not sure if they even have done a significant mistake so far. Maybe in that draw round, but even there, they weren't in last position. Or one player wasn't in last. But let's see if they will close it out already. Oh, Skandear had to release. So Cocow has a quite comfortable lead here of 0.4 of a second. But Skandear can still overtake Cocow. But also, on the other hand, Cocow can still get first place for another draw. Cocow with a good entry into the identity. Wosile very aggressive into that one. Goes into the lead. Skandear's behind. But it will be the first place for Cocow. Nope, it will not. 300's behind. And Wosile will take it. And it's 2-9. So now IziDream has to get an ace twice in a row. And need to win the round after that. One in first and third position. To have even a chance to win this one. You know? And since aTTaX played really well, a second position is needed. And Cocow with that mistake. But also Skandear is a little bit behind. So not over just yet. But still, they need first and second in that round. They need to ace their opponents. And right now, Cocow has to overtake both players. Worker is behind Wosile. And this is almost the GG here on that first map. Unless mistakes happen in this identity. But I don't think that this will be the case. So, over very fast here, I would say. And also Wosile with a very aggressive turn into the identity. And that is a good approach for that as well. Maybe overdrifts a little bit too much, but he can just save it. And I think they're going to end it with an ace here. Unless Worker has a bit more speed during the ending. He has a bit more speed, but it's only enough to get 1 point. And it's 3-11 from IziDream's POV. And aTTaX claims the first map. Okay, we play Slippy Slides now. And on this map, let me quickly check. We have IziDream being undefeated on. 12-4 against Exalty. And 10-8 against Sprout. So they have won this map against Sprout. And let's see if they can redeem themselves and get that map victory on that one. I mean, it will be very important for them, of course. And on the other hand, we have Slippy Slides being lost by aTTaX against Schweineaim. So maybe a good map for IziDream. But let's see. Maybe also aTTaX has put some effort into this map. And we already see that first mistake being done by Cocow, who's so far behind and has not a lot of speed. Barely even be able to clear that jump. And now it's only Worker left to battle it out for that first set of points. Wants to force a tie. Of course, stuff can still happen during that ending section as Wosile and Skandear are looking quite strong on that first round. Now important to get a no slide over that part and not slide out. Looking good. And also here, Skandear, Wosile and Worker doing it very nicely. Now this bug slide ends in an ice slide. Worker going so inside, but not having a good exit here. Sliding it out a little bit, and Skandear overtakes him. So it's first and second for aTTaX, and they're looking so dominant on this map as well. In that first round at least. But of course the identity can decide a lot, but Worker with a mistake, and that is first and second for Team aTTaX. 112.39 and a .66 from Wosile. So 56, I mean, from Wosile. Good times as well. World record is a .10 by pack being done in a match. Maybe there's some faster offline times, but I didn't watch every VOD. So super sorry, chat. So aTTaX starting off this map strong with another ace. Okay, Cocow and Worker on second and fourth position. And it is Skandear in the lead and Wosile only .15 behind. Wait, why do we time out Björn? What is happening? Okay, Wosile with a good line. And he's .4 4 ahead of Worker, who has to respawn. Cocow, the only player left there who's can make some damage. Let's see. Oh, Wosile not with the best exit out of this water section and is not able to clear the jump. Has to double respawn. Cocow is behind, but not having a good approach. Slides out, and this allows Wosile to overtake everyone here. And also Skandear didn't get the best identity, and he will win. Wosile will get second place, even though he respawned. And that is another ace. It's another ace for Team aTTaX. So messy round indeed. So 6-0, a disaster occurs for IziDream at the moment, as they are not really getting a good line or a good angle to enter the match, and they have lost 2 rounds in a row, both being 3rd and 4th position. So IziDream not making it look very easy right now, one could say. And it is a good start now for Worker though. But Cocow also not too far behind actually. But look at that, worse. Wosile and Skandear trailing behind. And also good entry from Wosile into that part. But Worker still holds strong on that first position. Wosile pushing a little bit though. Tries to overtake Worker, and also Cocow getting a good approach over that part. We might see a round with no mistakes. But then of course there's still the identity. Cocow going super risky there and hits the inside on that part. And he is out on that one. And also Cocow making a mistake here. Skandear and Wosile. Skandear overtakes. And also Worker is behind. So another ace for Team aTTaX. They just making it look so easy. And they just survive the identity. And it's another ace. 9-0. 9-0 in favor for aTTaX. This is bad news for IziDream. Not even taking a single point. So this is almost over up until this point. Usually this was a really good map for IziDream. They're undefeated on that one. Yeah, IziDream has not lost a single sub match on that one. So they won against aTTaX, no, against Sprout and against exalty, but not against aTTaX. It looks very, very hard to clear, and this might even be the 12-0 clean sweep. Maybe aTTaX is angry for losing that previous match, or that previous play day. And I think this is it. I mean, they just have to survive. One player has to survive. Worker with the overtake though, but I think it's too late. The call is too late from Worker, and it cannot be answered by Cocow in that way. And also Worker making a mistake. And also Wosile is the only player left alive. Skandear had to respawn, now battling out with Cocow, but Wosile can cruise it into the ending, and that's it. Wosile takes it. He finishes. It doesn't matter where the other players are finishing. It is Skandear even getting 3rd position, and that's it. 11-1 on map number 2 in favor for aTTaX, just really destroying IziDream. Good performance though from aTTaX. 2-0 already though. So not a good map for Team IziDream. And hello everybody in the chat. Of course, I'm casting all matches today. And I also have some mango, so I'm gonna munch on that. Pork tasty. Give us some? No. That's my mango. I mean, it's not over until the fat lady sings, right? So let's go into back and forth. Back and forth, a map that where IziDream lost 3-12 against Sprout last week. And back and forth was a good map for Team aTTaX, winning both sub-matches on that respective map. But I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, it's sometimes very soon. If you just make 2 or 3 mistakes, a match can be decided by that. So, you know, just giving you some stats. But let's see how Worker does it here. It's probably aTTaX map pick. I think they're in the top seat. And now Worker versus Skandear in that identity. Skandear going a bit better over that backward section, has a bit more speed. Oh my god, but both pushing it. Skandear with a mistake. And Worker is actually in first. So a sign of life, but Cocow 15 seconds behind, not able to finish. And that is still the draw. So 1-1 to start off this map. Draw. Draw. So no ace for Team aTTaX to start off the map. Dude, Marina, why do you want everyone to meow? Do you have the king on that, or what is going on? Can we get some meow in the chat from Marina? Okay. Let's focus on this round though, and not on meowing. It is a close round, as we can see. Cocow a little bit further behind. 0.6 of a second. Make it 0.7. Maybe a little bit more speed coming into that drift. Actually has a lot of speed. 0.5 behind. But I think that's too much to overtake Skandear, Wosile, and also Worker. He has to rely on a mistake. Oh, Wosile going so wide there, as well as Skandear having a lot of speed. But I don't think it's enough to overtake Worker, who's on a great run. Skandear with a lot of speed. Worker had to release, I think. Oh, the Skandear almost overtaking. But it's 200ths of a second between them. Or rather, almost 3. And it's another draw. So not a bad map for IziDream so far. Certainly a close round. And IziDream shows a sign of life after being behind 2-0 already. And let's see what will happen in this one. Oh, Skandear oversteering. And now it could be IziDream going to the lead here for the first time. As Worker is in the lead right now. Wosile has to get first place, but look at that. It could be even the ace for Team IziDream. And that's what they want. You know, you just have to keep this momentum on going. And it is Cocow and Worker who have a good lead here compared to Wosile. I mean, not that much, but 0.5 allows some room for mistakes. A small release maybe nearby the ending, even though it costs you a lot. But Worker cracked on this map, and Worker will win it with a 58.19. World record on back and forth is a 57.60 by Massa. Wait. Guys, I looked to the left to see what the world record is. Oh my god, dude. I looked... Oh my, dude, you're kidding me, right? Cocow, man. That was their opportunity to take it. They would have been in the lead 5-2 with that. And now it is Worker making that mistake. They will not take that momentum. They will not take that momentum. But you know what aTTaX will take? They will go into the lead because they don't make this mistake. Even though Cocow is not on a bad run here, but he's still 0.3 behind. Skandear and Wosile, who are cooking something crazy in this round, and they're hand in hand going into the last checkpoint. Cocow tries to push a little bit more, but he has to rely on a mistake to at least get 1 point. Oh, Skandear, I think, had to release a tiny bit, but it's not enough for Cocow to take it, and it will be the ace for aTTaX. IziDream doesn't take the momentum and will just lose that round here with an ace, even though they could have gotten an ace in that round beforehand, and aTTaX leads by 3 points due to that. That's so unfortunate for them, actually. That is so freaking unfortunate. So, IziDream already has to get an ace, kind of, in order to make something happen. Not fall majorly behind, but look at that. Worker and Cocow both already are behind. Cocow not even getting to the buck side, makes a wicked stun instead, and tries to play some Vampus in the meantime by climbing some scenery blocks. And there's only Worker who is 0.5 behind, and this could be over and out on this map already, as aTTaX only needs a second place in that next round if they hold strong and they don't throw away this ace. So that is really, really unfortunate for IziDream. Could be a 4-0 if they don't perform on that last map. So Wosile and Skandear, another first and second place, a 0.31 and a 0.31, tied up to the 1000. And it's another ace. Hand in hand indeed. So there you have it. Map point for aTTaX already. Wow, this match goes... It's over so fast. Wow. Now Worker with a good start, but I think it comes too late. I mean, he's pushing a lot. He goes so close there over that border. Will IziDream come back in this match? That's a lot of copium as a poll. But I hope so. I hope so, that we have an exciting match, guys. But, you know, you have a poll, vote for it. You know, if you're a believer and make something, you know, then you're the real one. Alright. It is Wosile leading. Skandear with a mistake, but Worker is so far behind that it doesn't matter. They will at least get 1 point, and that's it. It is an 11-4 for aTTaX. IziDream throwing it away after that one mistake. Too many individual mistakes here, and that's over. 3-0 for aTTaX. Wow, what a great performance. You also have to stress that one out. Not IziDream making mistakes. They're getting pushed of making mistakes because aTTaX having an insane pace on those maps. Freestyle. Map number 4 could be the last map. I would say this map could go into anyone's favor. Because we have Freestyle being lost by IziDream 7-10. But also lost by aTTaX 4-10 versus Schweineaim. But they won 10-5 versus Sprout. But you never know. What we know is that IziDream has to win in order to have a glimpse of hope to win this match. World record is a 107.08 by the Giga Chat himself, by Pack. Yeah, just driving world records in matches, but maybe someone has done a 106 offline. I'm not so sure about all the offline times. Oh, Worker so close there to the wall though. And it is Cocow leading. Worker didn't have the best approach into that one. Now everyone approaches this turn different. And Worker with a good entry into the dirt section. Now here you want to get 4th gear and then go into a no slide, and you can see how much speed Worker accumulates. Good line from Worker. Cocow jumps to Narnia. You can also do that or just decide to release. And Worker overdrifts a little and has to respawn, else he would have not had the speed. And it is Cocow now leading. He has to stay in front, but Skandear with more speed. It's a great fight between them. Who's gonna get that first position? It's super important now for them, but it's actually Cocow with more speed, but Skandear with the more inside line will stay ahead. And he takes that first place. Worker on last, and that's the advantage for aTTaX already. round number 2. Let's follow Worka, or let's see the T-Tours camera here. The follow all cam. Oh, Wosile with a mistake, being dead. And this is a good shot for IziDream to take home at least 2 points and tie up the score, or even get an ace and go into the lead. As Worka gets a good line over that part, has to oversteer due to the icy tires, and gets that 4th gear beautifully. Maybe not the best exit out of that one, and has to readjust his angle, and then allows Skandear to overtake. So he is on 2nd place. Cocow still leading, and he looked really strong with that identity in that first round. Oh, but now makes that mistake, and it's Skandear who is now leading the round, but he also can still make a mistake. But that isn't the case. Skandear survives it and will gatekeep those 2 and also 3 points away from IziDream. 107.9 is also 0.8 away from the world record, so also not the worst time. Also not the worst time that we have had there. And everything below 108 is decent. Because I think this identity is really hard to nail. It's certainly not an easy one to get your head around. But let's go ahead into round number 3. And let's check what's happening there as Skandear finds himself in the lead. Cocow and Worka pushing it, and also Cocow, small attack here on aTTaX by leading the round. Oh, Worka with a very aggressive line over that part, of course, has a different line than Skandear, who opts for a wider line or wider exit out of that one, and now Worka is leading with that one. And also Cocow is there. And Wosile has made a terrible mistake, so he's so far behind. But also Worka here, just before that part, he makes a lot of mistakes. It's not the first time that Worka fails before the identity, but I think they can get themselves some points. But I think you can sum up this match by IziDream just making too many individual mistakes, a little bit like exalty on that first match that we've seen. But they definitely have the pace. Cocow, however, winning, Worka on 3rd, so they at least get 2 points. Wow, good job, Babus. Good job, man. It's their first round win. Boy, actually, this could have been. I mean, they didn't get the ace. They got a draw. Was it their first win? It could have been, actually. You're right with that. Wow, that's crazy. So, but now, I mean, it's a close one. I mean, 4-5. Wosile also now with a mistake, so it's looking promising for IziDream. They can keep the momentum from that previous round and maybe make something happen. Oh, Worka, however. Oh, will he survive that? That's important. Counter steer to the right. Counter steer to the right. Yeah. Good. Okay, Worka knows what to do, but Wosile overtakes him. And it is Cocow leading. Needs to get that first place in order to get a gas tips. Make something happen, but look at that identity from Skandear. It's so good to see. And he overtakes, and they will get some points. No, Skandear with a mistake. Cocow gets first, so that's at least a draw. Wosile makes it happen as well. Worka saves it, and he overtakes not Wosile with that. Actually, wait, what? 8,000s? Wait, I thought Skandear crashed. I'm a bit clueless. It's a draw though, and Skandear in the mud. Turbo bad focus. Marina, continue to meow, okay? We don't have time for this. I don't see my mouse, guys. Where's my mouse? Hello? Ah, here it is. Okay. There you go. Wosile jumping further up, but has a different line. Oh, did Worka make another mistake? Yes, he did. Worka with so many mistakes on that map, and Cocow just playing incredibly well on that one. But he needs to rely on Worka as well to not make a mistake. He made like, I think 2 mistakes before the identity, and then 2 mistakes already with that ring checkpoint that you have to jump through. And I think there was 1 clean round, but also Wosile falling off there. The reverse steering kicks in, and it is Cocow winning the round. Skandear on second. Wosile or Worker. That's looking good for Wosile. Yep, he makes it, and that is another draw. Okay. Worker stalling for content and doesn't finish. 6-7 and winning angle, match point for aTTaX. Okay, so what are your... Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Well. Anyways, let's focus on that one. Important round for both teams. But of course, IziDream has to win this map in order to stay alive. And Worker with a mistake. Another mistake from Worker. Worker is sandbagging IziDream on this map. Will Cocow pull off the unthinkable again and win yet another round to make something happen? Gear 4 has been held by Cocow, looking great. And Wosile also not having the best entry into that jump section there. Oh, but coming closer. Cocow with a better line. Never mind, Wosile with more speed, having a better gear, I think. But clipping. And Cocow survives, but look at that. It's first and second for Skandear and Wosile. Cocow coming closer, and Cocow will overtake. And also going so wide there on the on that part. I think he lost a little bit of speed with that. And aTTaX just has to get second place. Not sure what that means, but well, victory. Maybe someone can translate. Does it mean I love Vabus? I don't know. Well, so aTTaX needs a second play. Everything but an ace. Like IziDream needs an ace. aTTaX needs a second place. Look at that. Cocow didn't make a mistake. Wosile and Skandear are behind. So Worker also not too far behind. Gets a good approach over that in that section as well. Oh, and 1 player is down. This is not over just yet, chat. This is not over just yet. It could be the unthinkable. Worker not with a good gear. And it is Skandear who is on second place. Will he deny IziDream the map win here? And of course, Worker did so many mistakes on that map that it would be all in Cocow's way to make it... oh, Worker so good! What a good identity from Worker. Will Skandear overtake or not? It is for the map victory and also for the match. And it is Skandear staying ahead. And that is it. It is the 4-0 clean sweep for aTTaX. But good round there from Worker, but it was a bit too late. Cocow with an incredible performance on this map, in my opinion. And Worker didn't really find his way into the match. And it's 4-0 for aTTaX. Wow.